20 real evenly?
No.
No, but can 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we would pick, those are called compatible numbers, numbers that go well together, that work well together. We're kind of going to fib on those just a little bit today, all right? But this, probably want to change the date on it.
Oh, so we do this every day.
There you go. Now that first little slide, how many of you guys can read that? It's pretty tiny, right?
I can read down to the bottom, the biggest ones, and the.
I can't read under the 112. I can't even read any of it.
That's the only part
Okay, I printed it for you, big.
Read 112.
You know you're supposed to have a binder?
Yeah.
Things where you keep important stuff. Why don't you try and keep this there?
What's important?
You need another one with this name.
No, never mind.
Thank you guys. There you go. Go ahead and put it on the bottom of our later, okay? Thank you. Alright, so you got it in a safe spot? Okay, so again, estimating. Hey, why don't you wait to hole punch it until after? Okay. Got an extra?
I need one.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so estimating percent. We are going to do a little bit of changing on it, right? It's not going to come out exactly. We technically could still use our formula from Friday. What was your formula from Friday?
Is over of.
Very good. Is over of equals percent over 100. Today's stuff, in theory, we should be able to do mental math. Do you remember how to multiply by fractions?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, good. Flip your calculators over. Buttons down. Alright, so there is your little chart. Here's the awesome thing about it. If you look underneath it, like here's 1/2. I have the decimal and I have the percent. And it goes all the way down to 1/12. These are the most common ones used. Okay? So we're going to use this page a lot today. So this one says to find the percent of the number mentally. What does it say next to it?
Take fractions.
Think fractions. 75% is the same as what fraction?
3/4.
3/4, right? Okay, so I'm going to change that 75 to 3/4. What does of mean? Bell ringer question. We're not going to make a formula.
It's on the bottom.
Of means bottom.
Of means multiply, right? So times 24. We're not going to use our is over of today. We're going to try and figure these out just by looking at them and knowing, okay? So we are not using is over of equals percent over 100. We're just going to either multiply or divide. Actually, we're just going to multiply today. That's kind of handy. How do you make a whole number into a fraction?
Over one.
You see anything that's going to cross cancel?
24 and 4. Yep.
Yep. 4 can go into 24 how many times?
6. What?
6 times.
6 times. So then what is 3 times 6?
18.
Is that really difficult?
No.
No. Okay? So we are definitely using stuff we know. We're going to change it to stuff that works well together. Okay? Alright, go on to the next one. See if you can't figure out what your next fraction should be. of 60. How would I write 80%?
4/5.
You could do 4/5, that would be fine. You could do 8/10.
That's what I did.
That's fine too. Because what does 8/10 reduce down to?
4/5.
4/5. Okay, I'm going to do them both then. So I have 8/10 over here times 60. How do I make a whole number into a fraction?
21.
You're going to have to do that a lot, okay? What's going to happen? How many times can 10 go into 60?
6.
6 times, which is 8 times 6 now, which is what?
48.
48, okay. Alright, if I did it the other way, somebody said 4/5. Totally good. So 4/5 times 60 over 1. How many times can 5 go into 60?
12.
12 times. What is 12 times 4?
28.
48. Are they the same thing?
Yeah.
So does it really matter which fraction you use, whether it's reduced or not? No, it's whatever works well. Whatever works well in your brain, because this is mental math inside your head. Cool? Alright, go on to the next one.
Can you use, simply for this one?
Nope. That's not the same as 40%. Look on your deal, see how many of it would add up to take 40%. 1/5 is 20%, right? Well, I need 40. So how many of those would I need?
2.
2. So I could do 2/5 times 50. Or you could just do 4/10 again, or 40 over 100 even, that'd be fine. They're all equivalent, right? How many times can 5 go into 50?
10.
10 times? What's 2 times 10? 20. Mental math, right? So should your homework be really hard tonight?
No.
No. Good with that? Okay. 30% is not the same as 1/3. That's 33.3 repeating percent.
That's 3 out of 10.
This is 3 out of 10, yes. And then 70 over 1. How many times can 10 go into 70? 7 times. 3 times 7 is?
21.
21, very good. Awesome.
Can I show you that picture?
Okay. Alright, the next ones. What does it say on this one? You're fine. I can talk loud. Percent, and it says to think what?
Decimals.
Decimals. Why in the world, 10%, would I want you to think of it as a decimal instead of as a...
0.1.
Yeah, you can use 0.1. Whenever I multiply by like 0.1, 0.01, all you've got to do is move your what?
The 1 and then add
decimal.
0.
The decimal, right? Yeah. So, okay, so to make this percent into a decimal, 2 places would be right there, right?
Yeah.
So this is now 0.1 times 76, right? Same theory. 1/10. It's only 1 decimal place, right?
Yeah.
And I'm multiplying by a decimal, so I know my answer is going to get,
Smaller. Should
Smaller.
be 7.6.
yeah, it just moves in one spot. So this becomes 7.6.
Also, so whatever decimal, when it places the decimal, moves the number on the right.
No, because look, this moved 2 times.
Yeah, well, no.
Or are you talking
Yeah,
here?
that one.
Yes, yes, very good. Yes, how many places are right here
It's
is
not
where your
right.
decimal would move. And on a whole number, where's your decimal at? Behind it, right? Yeah, absolutely, Daryl, good job. Alright, this one, 1%. How do I change it to a decimal? You still gotta move it how many places?
Ooh.
2 places, what am I gonna have to put right there?
0.
0.
Okay, so 0.001
Be 1.2.
times 122.
You make it small.
How many places do you see here?
2.
2, so back here, move it 2 times.
0.22.
1.22. Very good.
I think it's odd.
I think that feels good.
Yeah,
You think it's hard.
I think it's
You all right with that one?
I just think it's
Okay,
kind of hard
I
to read.
believe you have 2 more like that. Why don't you go ahead and do those?
Hard to read.
Stop whenever you get to the Under Armour question. First thing you should do is change that percent to a decimal, right? We practice that a lot on our bell ringers.
Oh, you know.
How many places do you see? 1, so this becomes what? 4.2. Now on your homework, if you get to a spot where you need to multiply and you need to use your calculator, that's fine. Try not to though. Try and do a mental math. We're gonna really try and stretch our brains. Everybody get that one? Okay. What about this one? 1% becomes what?
0.01.
0.01 times 264. How many times did that move your decimal?
Twice.
Twice. Now it's what? 2.64. Fantastic. Good job. Okay. Go ahead and read the Under Armour question. Hannah has a coupon for 20% off her entire clothing purchase at Under Armour. Look at your page. Do you have 20% on here? What is it?
1/5.
1/5. Okay, so I'm going to change it. 20%. Draw my little arrow down. You don't have to do that. However it works for you is fine. So I'm going to change it to 1/5 times, what was the total cost?
$110.
$110 over what?
1.
1. Good. Shortcut way for canceling. You know that 5 can go into here, right? Okay. Okay, so 5 can go into 11 how many times?
15.
Wait. No. 5 can go into 11 how many times? Twice, right? With 1 left over. See how I'm going to carry that little 1 right there so that looks like a 10? It's just a way to do dividing without having to rewrite the whole problem over here. How many times can 5 go into 10?
2.
Another 2 times. So 1 times 22 is $22, right?
That is
Could you do it a different way?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, I get it. I know what to do.
Yep. Instead of 1/5, what else could you have used?
2 tenths.
2 tenths. Why might 2 tenths have been a better choice?
Because it's smaller.
Even.
It's even. What's going to happen with your zeros?
They're
Cancel
They're
out.
just going to cancel, and then what is 2 times 11?
22.
22. Try and recognize that. Try and see which numbers are going to work better together. All right? Did we still get the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Why? Think mathy words.
Because they're equivalent.
Bam! Good job. They're equivalent. Good job.
She just
Ah, she does deserve a Jolly Rancher, right? All right, you guys do this one. Set it up. Maddie, you have red or green?
Red.
Okay.
I'll take green.
Oh, you would?
I'll take the basket.
You have this one set up? Well,
Pickles.
But remember, I say small things. So.
look at your page. Do you have one for 15%?
No.
No. So, no, that's not what it is. That's a decimal.
You just move it over 15 over 100.
I would do 15 over 100, yeah. Daryl, you said 1.5, it would be 0.15. 2 places.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to do a fraction, though.
Okay. Now I
15 over 100 times 750 over 1, right? Yeah? Okay, there's all kinds of reducing and canceling that can happen here. What's one thing you see?
150.
Can 100 go evenly into 750?
No, but it can
No.
go to 700.
Yeah, but can I cancel with my 0? I can at least cancel a 0, right? So that makes it a little easier. What about, now this is 10, right? What about 15 and 10?
No.
They can't reduce at all?
5.
5, right? So it's 15 divided by 5.
3.
So that becomes a 3, and this 10 now becomes a what?
2.
Okay, I'm going to rewrite this because it's getting kind of sloppy. So I have 3 over 2 times 75 over 1. You see anything else I can cancel?
75 divided by 3?
They're both on the same level, so can they cancel?
No.
No, they can only cancel if they're diagonal or top to bottom. So we just have to straight up multiply now. 3 times 75, you have 3 sets of 75 cents.
225.
225, do we all agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I have 2 75 cents, that's $1.50. We know that one, right? Add another 75 cents. She was right with her 225. On a problem like this, if you want to check yourself to make sure that 3 times 75 actually is 225, you can use your calculator. That would be fine. It's 225 divided by 2.
170.
You see that shortcut way for dividing again? Okay, 2 can go into 2 how many times?
1.
Once. 2 can